Morning. So we made it to the shelter last night and I literally cooked my supper and went to sleep. Still some people up. They're just trying to sleep. But anyways, yeah. So I'm not sure how far we're going today. It's either 5 miles or 13 miles. We will figure that out when I get up and talk to the guys. I slept pretty well, except that I was on a slant, so I was awake every hour trying to adjust my map, but there wasn't much here for 10 spots, so anyways, I made it do. Morning. Just walking out of Pecks Corner Shelter where we stayed last night. The only downfall is you walk half a mile off trail downhill to get to that shelter. So keep that in mind if you're hiking the AT in the Smokies. So today we have decided to go to the next shelter, 5 miles, reassess, and then possibly keep going, which would make, possibly keep going to the next shelter, which would make it a 13-mile day. So, my feet are a little tender from yesterday, but hopefully the terrain's a little easier and we can do it. So, I will keep you posted and let you know what we're doing. This is the trail going up out of the shelter, half a mile, and the water is also here. I can see Papa Smurf up there getting his water for the day. There's no more water until the next site, so we'll have to carry our water for the next 5 miles. Back on the ridge again. Got a nice breeze, as long as it doesn't blow me off the ridge. You can see. And then this one's not so clear. It's got trees on it, but yeah, this is the ridge. It's like, it gets wider and narrower and windier, and yeah. We are at 5,849 feet. So we've been passing for the last couple of days a lot of fresh, or not fresh, but most recent blowdowns, and I just wanted to explain that that was one of the reasons that we've taken so many town stops. I mean, we've had tornado warnings, 50-mile-per-hour winds, snowstorms, hailstorms, everything. So it seems like we've been in town a lot the last, since we've hit the Smokies, actually. So anyway, that wasn't our intentions. There's not much we can do with weather. I mean, if we had to, sorry, trying to squeeze into that, another blowdown. If we had to, I mean, we could have suffered it out, but we had opportunities at all those times to actually stay in town or get a ride in town, so we took it. No point in being super miserable if we didn't have to be. So I'm just climbing Mt Sequoyah, I guess it is. Almost, well, I say almost to the top, and every time I say that, I just jinx myself, so we'll see. This reminds me of home, with all the green ferns, moss. It's a little different, they're green here, but it does remind me of like the Fundy footpath in New Brunswick. Made it, Pecks Corner Shelter, and I am dead. Oh, that was a hard hike this morning. So we have decided we are going to stay at this shelter. I think someone has a sore ankle. I'm mentally exhausted. There's a lot of people coming in actually that had planned to do the 13, and it was just a continuous up, and I think people are tired, so we're gonna stay here, and then tomorrow that will make our day a 7-mile day. But I think there's a Mount Camera that we might do as well, so that add an extra mile on. So it's not part of the AT, it's off to the side. So I have decided to stay in the shelter tonight because last night I didn't get much sleep. I slept on an angle, so I am going to try and get the best sleep tonight that I can possibly get.
Went out and I bought this big piece of meat and I made a bunch of beef. A lot of people stopped me down early trail.
Yep. Meat. What is it? Libras, which is Latin for librarian. Librarian or library?
Library.
Library. Okay. Awesome.